Anyway, last question, man. You just mentioned something that drew my attention as well. You were talking about you got the Killer Dad Bod program, and I was just wondering, man, because as I mentioned before, if you go to a gym or if you go find some workouts, they're always very generalized. However, I feel as a father, my goals and objectives with working out have changed. You know, yeah, I like to have the six pack, but that's not the most important thing. My most important thing is that I'm strong, so I can lift up my kids, or in the worst case scenario, I can pull them out from a dangerous situation. And also that I have the energy all day long, right? To I'm awake, energized to get them ready and give them that energy so they are all excited when they go to school, and hopefully, you know, there comes a ripple effect towards all the children and teachers that they're getting contact with. And then when I pick them up, of course, you know, to have the energy during the day to work, and then have the energy when I pick them up and can play with them. And I like to be really active with them. And I think everybody should, because that's my personality. And I hope everybody agrees that it's tons of fun. I go nuts. I'm the biggest monkey in the monkey bar. That's just me. I like to enjoy that. I think everybody should be at least able to do that. And then, of course, later on when they go to bed, there's still the wife, of course, that needs all the attention. And hopefully that leads in some more activity at night. So you want to have energy for that as well, instead of being so tired and passed out. So can you please share a little bit, what's your system in regards to the Killer Dad Bod program, and how does it work, and maybe even share with us where we can find it, how people can apply, etc.
No, it's actually a great question to finish up on. I'll touch on one thing. You made a good point, and this is why I have this program for the guys. And that, for instance, my brother does my programs. It's because my brother actually pays to support my business. He does my programs. So that's something that I really appreciate. But you know, my brother kind of struggled to put on muscle mass. He's about I turned 35, so he's 32. And you know, he struggled for a long time to put on muscle mass, and he never was a big squatter. He was always a super slender, skinny guy, good looking kid always. And I would always tell him, look, you got to eat this way. You got to train this way. And he kind of would some way do it. And finally he was like, okay, man, I'm going to listen to you. And he did it, and he put on about 15 pounds. So for the first time in his life, he's over 230 pounds. The biggest thing is, you know, my brother came back from some very serious injuries. He took a horrible fall. He was actually at his gym working out. He fractured his tibia. He now has like a steel rod in his leg, and he hit his head. He was severely concussed. And so he was coming back from that. He also had a back surgery at a very young age, in his mid-20s. So my brother, from that stuff, he had a lot of setbacks. So now he's stronger than he's ever been. He weighs more than he's ever been. He looks better than he ever has. And it brings me back to this conversation that we had the other day, which is exactly what you said. And he said, it's crazy how good I feel about myself, about how strong I am. And I don't care what you say. It's a good feeling when you just reach for something like a big gallon jug. Your girlfriend or your wife asks you to go pick something up, or there's something that needs to be moved, and it would normally take two people, and you just pick it up. Everybody likes to be strong, and it comes into play in a lot of different facets of life. So with the Killer Dad Bod program, it's meant, number one, hey, let's focus on getting you eating the right things, so that way we can start to strip the fat away, but still fuel you enough so that you can get strong and so that you can perform these workouts. And then the workouts are all about 20 minutes, depending if you want to stretch them out like 30 minutes long, but they're short and sweet and they're straight to the point. And the whole purpose is, listen, you don't have all day to be in the gym. I don't like to be in the gym for very long either. I mean, and I've owned gyms, and, I don't have anywhere to be, so I could just be in the gym all day. So, but, the program's really meant to, put you in a position to where you can learn the things that it takes, again, so you can be sustainable and you can take them on and go with you. My programs aren't meant to trap you, so you need me for the next 10 years. It's meant to give you the tools and enable you with the ability to go forward and put that stuff into action. So I've actually got a link that people can kind of reach out to me and they can inquire. to get more information on the programs, and then I can, because some people might want to do the Dad Bod program, but they might be better suited for another program, and that's something else. Also, I don't let just anyone join my programs. If it's not a good fit for you, then I'm gonna try to send you in the direction of a program that I have that is, or maybe it's just not working with me in general, and I'll still give you a bunch of resources and suggest some people that might be a better fit for you. Some of my colleagues, but yeah, I mean, I don't think that there's anything better than feeling strong and feeling healthy and being able to sustain that. So I figured I'd put together a really good way to help those dads out.
Nice. Yeah, and I absolutely agree with you. It's so important. You mentioned picking up a bag. For me, it's picking up my kids. They're getting heavier and heavier. But yeah, it's so important to be able to pick them up and have them on your shoulders and just be able to sustain that for as long as as they want, instead of you being, oh, it hurts, oh, I can't anymore after like 5 minutes, or not even be able to pick them up because whatever, because you can't. I'm not, of course, if you're injured, that's something else. But yeah, you should definitely work out. And I liked what you said as well earlier on, saying, look, man, anybody that's saying I don't want to be fit is absolutely talking bullshit, either to themselves and to everybody else. And I hope that people start realizing that being fit is the most important thing in your life that you could do. It's the biggest gift that you can give yourself. And it's actually kind of easy, especially if you have guys like you that have such amazing programs that people can join. And I love the fact that you mentioned, I hope people pick up on that you immediately mentioned, like, look, maybe even though this is a program specifically made for fathers, maybe this program is not for you for whatever reason. And then I make sure that we have a program that fits with you and not just a generalized program. Oh, you're dad, this is what you need. Oh, you want to lose weight, this is what you need. No.
Exactly.
I love that. And that's so important. So I hope people pick up on that. We will make sure, because a lot of people will watch this live interview as well, not live. So the link will be underneath the video and you can check it out and you can get in contact with Marcus. Hey man, I hope you got all the information out of this that you were looking for. If so, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you hit the bell, then every time we come out with a new video, you will be informed. For now, thanks for listening and I hope to see you soon.